I am the custodian of the brand Metrobus. I am the spokesperson for Metrobus. I look after the customer interest, in this case, our commuters. I'm also responsible for business development for Metrobus. Metrobus forms part of the city-wide public transport leg. Currently, we're working on two main projects on Fourth Industrial Revolution. The key one is on access to public transport, where we're getting rid of cash. You will need to have a tag as a user that you tap to get into a bus. You load trips in that tag, and then depending on whether it's a month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is that you're able to buy. And then you use that to tag into a bus in and out until your trips finishes. Then you go back and load. So what we're currently doing, it's part of technological advancement for public transportation in Gauteng to integrate all public transports. So you will have your phone as a mode of medium of exchange. To get into a bus, you will scan a QR code and also to scan to get out. With the technology that we're introducing, you will be charged per distance. So if you get into a bus from Soweto to Sandton, you get charged as you tap, and then when you tap out, then it calculates the distance. You won't need to have a tag. With your phone, a smartphone, you're able to download an app that will enable you to get in and out of the bus. And also your bank card will be able to tap into a bus and tap out of the bus. So that's the one element. Element number two is that we will have part of artificial intelligence where we're collecting data for our users on a day-to-day basis. We will know how many passengers do we have from a particular area, and we are able to target people in a particular area. So if, for an example, you're getting your bus from Gandhi Square to Sunning Hill, the number of people who hop into a bus from that point to a destination, we will know the travel patterns, the expenses as well for traveling. So for us to work out and get to understand how much our passengers use and the demographics of our passengers, we run a conventional bus service that gets stuck on traffic with any other road user. So very soon, our passengers, our commuters, will be able to hop into a bus. If there's traffic, you've got a laptop, you'll be able to connect to a Wi-Fi for free. So instead of being late at work and complain, or at school, university, you're able to do your work in a bus. Free Wi-Fi that the city has already started rolling out in other areas. But as for Metrobus, it will be in all our buses.
This facility that you see here, we are soon going to be launching it as our center of excellence, where this training will be taking place for our staff, our technical staff, as well as our upcoming apprentices. Metrobus offers a lot of apprenticeships for auto electrical, mechanical. We are also looking at starting apprenticeships for a body refurbishment, but our mechanical and auto electrical apprenticeships, they have been ongoing and it's been up and running for quite some time now. We are currently having 20 apprenticeships in our system, and this coming year we're looking forward of introducing another set of apprentices for the first year apprenticeships, because our current group are at the stage of writing trade tests and becoming qualified artisans, which then will make them employable for the city in the motor industry. And obviously we will keep the good ones and employ them here. But our aim in our apprenticeship program is to skill a lot of the students that are technically inclined, that fit the criteria that we have, which is a matric and also a technical entry, and then you qualify for the apprenticeship program. And we are also looking at trying to have more ladies introduced to the program, to show them that there are careers for them at Metrobus in terms of technical careers, auto electrical, mechanical, and so forth. And currently we have a batch where we have about 8 ladies in our apprenticeship. We also have a lady currently still in our system, where she was an apprentice I think about 12 years ago, and she qualified. We kept her, and today she's a technical analyst, and she is also on a career path towards becoming a technical workshop manager.
I started my apprenticeship at Metrobus in 2004. I was from the college FET. So when I came here at Metrobus, we first went to a place where they were giving us the theory program first on the mechanics and working with tools and stuff. And then we will come back to Metrobus to do the actual work where we'll be working and servicing the buses. So when time goes on, we'll be taken to the special places where they are doing engine overhauls, gearbox overhauls, injector pumps overhauls, where we'll be there seeing the inside of the engine, what is happening and how to fix it. And then we will come back. And then the apprentice program takes 4 years. On the 4th year, you must go and write your track test. So I started it at 2004. In 2008, I went to write my track test and I passed. And then in 2008, that's when then there was a vacant in a technical position, a technical analyst position. And then I went for an interview. I was taken in.
I was first called for interview on 28 October, where they got my results at my previous college, Ekurhuleni West TVET College. And then we wrote a test whereby we were shortlisted to 20 apprentices. So our program is 3 years. The training entails theory, which we go to a training center and then come back, and then we are appointed artisans whereby they guide us as our mentors. I chose to be a diesel mechanic because it's a challenging and it is male dominated. So I wanted something that will challenge me so that I can show other females out there that it is possible to work in a male dominated trade. It is not difficult per se. The only thing that we don't have the same start as the males, but the procedures and how we work, it is challenging, but you get used to them, but we're trying to overcome that.
Being a female doesn't stop you from being who you want to be. You can do it. Just go to a college and register, then you can find yourself here one day.
One of our current scarce skills that we have is gas technicians, because we have now introduced the dual fuel buses in adherence to the city signing the C40 agreement with all the C40 cities, where we are committed to reducing our carbon footprint, and we are looking at closing that gap at the center of excellence, where we are going to train qualified technicians already, a qualified diesel mechanic and a qualified auto electrician. They will then be going for the training beyond this, because this is an additional qualification that you are going to get at the center once it starts opening. And then an apprentice, he can't start on the gas curriculum. He must first become a qualified artisan. Once he's a qualified artisan, he then go to the next level of becoming a auto gas technician.
There's a need for web developers. There is also a need for digital marketers, schedulers and transport planners, where you have, for an example, Metrobus has 229 routes in and around Johannesburg. So all our trips are scheduled every day. From time to time, we are called upon to make adjustments to our routes and timelines. So we do need people that work in scheduling and planning of overall public transportation, but also digital marketers who are able to work with social media to be able to post, communicate constantly with passengers on a day-to-day basis. Where there are changes, we proactively communicate messages. So these are some of the things that are popping up as technology develops.